Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe and also hit the thumb up button. Nneka woke up late, grudgingly getting out of bed. She hadn't showered in days and her hair was a tangled mess. She wore the same stained t-shirt and sweaty pants she had on for past week. Ugo, her husband, tried to hide his concern, but Nneka could see it in his eyes. "Morning dear," he said, handing her a cup of coffee. "How are you feeling today?" Nneka shrugged, taking a sip. "I am fine, I guess." As she shuffled to the kitchen, her unwashed hair fell around her face like a curtain of neglect. Ugo watched her with his heart aching. That wasn't the vibrant woman he fell in love with. Their children, Chika and Kamsi, stared at their mother, unsure of what to make of her deserved appearance. Chika, the elder, whispered to Kamsi, "Mommy doesn't look herself." Nneka overheard and forced a weak smile. "I am happy, sweetie, just a bit tired." As she made breakfast, she reused the unwashed dish from last night to serve her husband and washed out a new dish for the kids. She had in mind to take the kid to her parents' place for 6 months, so it can just be her and Ugo left in the house. As they ate, she watched how Ugo could not stop holding his nose. If only Ugo knows how much she enjoys seeing him like this. He couldn't hold it in anymore and left for work. Nneka quickly freshened up and picked up the keys to go drop at her parents' place. On her return, she put on the same clothes she wore earlier and sat around the dirty clothes and take out dishes. Ugo walked into the room holding his nose. "Nneka, please, you need to clean yourself up. You're starting to smell." Nneka shrugged, not looking up from her phone. "I will get to it eventually." But she didn't. She just kept on strolling through her social media. Ugo tried to reason with her. "Nneka, you're a beautiful woman. You have so much to offer, but you need to take care of yourself." But Nneka just shook her head. "I am fine, Ugo. Just leave me alone." As the days went by, Nneka's appearance continued to deteriorate. She stopped wearing makeup, stopped styling her hair, stopped taking care of her skin. She didn't even care anymore. Ugo tried to be patient, but it was hard. He missed the woman he fell in love with, the woman who would dress up for him, who would cook his favorite meal, and who would always make him laugh. One day, Ugo came back from work to find Nneka in the same clothes she had been wearing for weeks. She was sitting on the couch, surrounded with plates. "Nneka, why is the house smelling like a dumpster? Please, you need to change," Ugo said with his voice cracking. But Nneka just shrugged. "I don't see the point." Ugo felt a pang of sadness in his heart. He knew he had to do something, but he didn't know what to do. He begged her to try to clean up the house and also gave her money to get food stuff that his friends are coming over for the meeting. Nneka collected the money surprisingly and went to get the food stuff. She also cleaned up the house and freshened up. After 1 hour 30 minutes, the food was ready. Nneka brought the food to the dining table and also asked the friends to come over to the table. She began to serve by dipping her hands into a pot of stew and putting it in their plate. Ugo's friends were shocked from what they were seeing, and they all stood up and left at once. Ugo was furious. He stared at Nneka angrily. Ugo sat Nneka down and said, "Listen, I know you're struggling, but I can't watch you like this anymore. You need help, Nneka. Professional help." Nneka shook her head and said, "I don't need help, Ugo. I just need to be left alone. Let me be." But Ugo was firm. "No, Nneka, you need therapy. You need to talk to someone who can help you walk through your issues." Nneka signed, but eventually agreed. Ugo made an appointment with a therapist and Nneka reluctantly went. At first, Nneka was resistant to therapy. She didn't see the point and didn't want to talk about her feelings. But the therapist, Dr. Okoro, was kind and patient. She listened to Nneka's story and offered words of encouragement. The therapist advised Nneka to open up to her husband. Slowly but surely, Nneka began to open up. She talked about how she came back from work one sunny afternoon and met Ogo in their matrimonial room with another woman, telling the woman his wife is a very dirty woman who only knows how to take care of the kids and not herself. She felt really bad and not appreciated, so she decided to show him what being dirty looks like. Ogo felt really bad and apologized to her. She also opened up on her struggles with motherhood, and she talked about her feelings of inadequacy and fear of failure. As she talked, Nneka began to heal. She began to see herself in a new light as a strong and capable woman who was worthy of love and respect. Ogo noticed the change in Nneka too. She was beginning to smile again, laugh again, and also take care of herself. Ogo was overjoyed to see the woman he loved happy again. Promised to be a faithful and supportive husband every step of the way.